So we have now our guest of the day, our first guest of the day, Mr. Otis, the Black Lion, Arteberry. That's it, we're reaching there, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome. Huge Black Panther fan. Yeah, as you can see, he's got the Black Panther shirt on. He's got the cutout in the back, the flag. Yeah, where you get that flag, fam? I gotta get up on that. Also,
Yeah.
he's also a tattoo artist in general, action figure collector. And do you design the action figures as well?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. So yeah, this man's got a lot of talent. So please welcome Mr. Otis Black Lion Arteberry. Woo woo.
Hello. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I first want to say happy birthday to everybody at the Wakanda Alliance. Happy second birthday. Y'all doing a great job. It's beautiful. Beautiful thing. So happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this. I've gone to one of your meetings and checked it out, and I love the tribe. I love the vibe that you guys, everybody is putting off in there. You know what I'm saying? When I came, ended up staying a lot longer than I intended to, because the conversation started flowing, and I don't get a chance to talk about the intergalactic empire of Wakanda without having a beef. You know what I'm saying? So I love that that everyone there loves the story and loves everything that's about it, because I do too. I do too. So congratulations, and you're doing a great job. Doing a great job.
Brother, thank you.
Yeah, man. No doubt.
What you got for us today, man?
Okay, well, I'm a tattoo artist. I've been a tattoo artist for 20 years, and I discovered sculpting about maybe 6 or 7 years ago. So I started making. Actually, what happened was, when I wanted a certain action figure that they did not have. It was an M'Baku. I wanted an old school man-ape toy, and no one had them. I looked online, and a couple people did a couple custom ones, and they were awesome. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to make one myself, and that's what I did. I got some clay, I started sculpting on like a huge body, and it worked. Wasn't my best work, but I knew that I could do it. So I just kept going and getting better at time. And now I do Comic Cons. I get booths at Comic Cons. I've been in New York Comic Con 4 times, selling my sculptures there. Niagara Falls Comic Con over in Canada. I've been there 4 times as well. Different places, setting up booths and selling my artwork, my prints, and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's fun, and I became a tattoo artist because I don't like wearing uniforms. I don't like punching clocks. Now, and I'm not saying anything against anybody who does do that. There's no disrespect at all. But I've always been that way. I do things on my own time, and it's just like that. That's just how I go. I don't run. I was never a good athlete. You know what I'm saying? My brother did the football, baseball, basketball. I didn't like to sweat. I didn't like to run. And one of the jokes is, but it's serious. When I was a child, if I had to run to catch a school bus, I just wasn't going to school that day. And you know what I'm saying? So, I would come back, I would come home, and my parents would be like, all right, go ahead, go in there and, do something and go, do what you got to do. They understood. So this is the perfect job for me. You know what I mean? I enjoy being creative. It makes me feel alive, because to be able to have a thought of something to create is awesome. To be able to put it down on paper so you can see it where it came from your heart and your head is greater than that. But to be able to actually build it and make it tangible where you can hold it in your hand, it's a feeling like no other. And that's why I like to sculpt and I like to create. I don't know, like I kind of jump all over the place. You know what I'm saying? When I talk, so bear with me, please. That's just how my mind works. Like I'll be talking about one thing, then I kind of go to another, but it'll all be related somehow, some way. But that's just how I work, So please bear with me. And this is also kind of new to me, talking to people in a public forum. So if I stutter a little bit and I say the word a lot, please excuse that as well.
Good, man. You're in the right space.
All right. I appreciate it. Well, I want to say this because I'm in several groups, like on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And this particular run of the intergalactic empire Wakanda, I have to defend it sometime. You know what I'm saying? I have to defend it sometime. And when I say sometime, I mean most of the time. And I'm telling you, please tell Mr. Coates, he got a fighter over here. Because anytime somebody comes at this storyline sideways, I say, well, let me tell you about this. And then I break them down and I tell them, what is it that you're not seeing? I'm not getting what you're not seeing. And one guy said to me, he's like, well, Black Panther in space, that doesn't make any sense to me. I said, well, why doesn't it make any sense to you? And he's like, well, what is he doing in space? What are they doing in space? I said, well, if you're a reader, then you know how this began. If you're a reader, then you know that he sent that rocket up there with those chosen ones so they can explore. If you read the story, then you'll understand what happened. So they're like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I like my Wakanda in Wakanda. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, if that's how you want to do it. I view this story, and I've said it a million times, I view this story as a what if story, like from the movie when Killmonger was sending the war dogs out there with the weapons right before he had to fight T'Challa for the second time. What if Killmonger got those war dogs to take over? Wakanda can take over not only Earth, but galaxies. How is it that you can't understand that this advanced civilization, these advanced people, can't take over everything if they wanted to? How is it that why is it that you can't understand how powerful that is? I get the change. Like maybe you didn't understand, you didn't get the change from going from just Wakanda to all taking over all the galaxies. But if you look at Black to the Future and those two annuals that came out, both of those stories took place in the future, and in both of those stories, Wakanda was on top. At the end of the story, he's walking through his trophy room. Is one of my favorite pieces, and I've been trying to get it from Ken Lashley for the longest time, but it's one of my favorite pieces. He's walking through the trophy room with his granddaughter, I believe, and there's like an Iron Man mask, there's an Ultron, a piece of Ultron, a piece of Doom, like a piece of the Brood. Like Wakanda can't be stopped if they go that direction. So I don't get why they can't understand that this is something that could actually happen. I mean, it's comic books, we know this, but this is something that can actually happen. How is it that you can't understand that they could take over everything if they wanted to? How is it you can't get that? So what I tell cats is, talk to me in 5 years after you reread it a couple of times. Then maybe you'll catch up, and then we can have a conversation about it. Because I can't see how you are doubting that this could happen. Yes, Wakanda in space. Yes, I believe it. So it's cool. Sorry, I don't mean to rant, but I get amped up when they try to come for this story. I get amped up about it.
Yo, and we're in the same group, so I've seen the same thing. We're on the same page, so we're right there with you. And like, I see why you and DQ are such good friends, because that's the same example. We'll talk about that for an hour, 2 hours on end about what people see and what they don't see or what they should see. It's crazy how a lot of people have such a limited lens when we're talking about this place that defies all things that we've seen prior. So why not limit? Why not push them? Why not push them into space? Why not see them change in different ways? I think a lot of people expected Wakanda to stay a utopia, but Coates has had a way to kind of pushing the veil a little bit and kind of seeing that Wakanda can have its flaws, and those flaws can be exploited. And they're human. At the end of the day, they might be Wakanda. They might have been in this great society all this time, but at the end of the day, they're human and they're susceptible to doing evil things sometimes.
Exactly.
So really, it's the journey of getting back on that track to that peace and that utopian vision. That's really like that's what I take out of the story. That's what I enjoy most about it. So yeah, right on. So glad you're enjoying the story. Glad you're enjoying what we're doing here.
Yes.
Dope. You said, yeah. So what? Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. Show us. So you got the setup right there, man. You got that flag. You got the cutout. So I know you got more in that studio. So what's up?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you a little brief tour of what I got going on in here. I usually don't let people in unless they got an appointment, but for you guys, I'll let you in. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my camera around so you can see what I got, and I'll just go through it. All right, let's see.
Blaqlion Studio.
Okay, all right. Well, first we got the huge flag.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. I got it. I keep it. I got it on eBay. $40. $40. So there you go. There you go. eBay. Right. So I wanted they had all sizes, but I said I want me full joint, the full joint. Okay. So I got the T'Challa cutout. I bought that as soon as that came available. Above is a limited edition print of Marvel Knights #4, I believe, signed by Jay Lee. Okay. Let me see. Now this is my section right here.
Oh man.
This is just some of the stuff that I've done. There's just a couple of the things that I'm working on. A lot of these are unfinished, and they're just pieces that I'm still working on. I'm working on a little Isaiah Bradley right there.
Nice.
Okay. A little Abdullah the Butcher. See that Killmonger joint up there. Now this right here is I took one of those old school Jakks WWE toys and I'm making them into the Killmonger from when he fought T'Challa and beat him and became the Black Panther. So I'm doing a giant version of that. So it's gonna be a huge statue. Here's that M'Baku joint I was telling you about. It's still unfinished. I gotta be careful. Still unfinished, but it took me 2.5 hours to do all that fur.
Wow.
Yeah. Still unfinished, but you know. But coming along. This I had to do Emperor Njidaka. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a little one of him real quick. All right. Here, this is a black version. I painted all black. This was an M'Baku that I did, and you could see it on my Instagram. And when I first did it, I did it because all of the action figures, he didn't have one. Everybody else had one. So I decided to make that, posted a picture of it, and Winston Duke reposted it, and then put it as a fan art Friday for me, and gave me props and everything, told me thank you for doing it. I mean, that was awesome. It was great. That Winston Duke hollered at me. I did another OG M'Baku, little small one right here. All right. Let's see. So now we back up and let me see. I got my clock.
Clock is tight.
Yeah, I got my clock. This is my my sketch area where I work. And this is my area. This is my corner. All right. I'll give you a pan-out view. That whole thing is my corner. Now, what that is this is my special corner for all my loved ones, my family, because my business is at 49 May Street, and that's the house that I grew up in as a child. So it's a dedication to my grandparents.
Nice.
So all of this is just, me and my family. Now I got Darius Johnson. I don't know if you know him, hardest working man in Buffalo. That's my dog right there. I got a lot of his working here. He did an M'Baku. I'll show you that in a minute. So that's his piece up there. I got this limited edition from a comic book shop that I go to. They saved it for me. Let's see what else I got. Ken Lashley joint signed print.
Nice.
All right. My cousin bought me this at New York Comic Con.
What?
Last year. It's made out of like a sign, like a stop sign. It's like made out of metal and it's etched in. And he gave me this. I was so grateful. So grateful. Killmonger is my dude.
That's
I
amazing.
love T'Challa. I love T'Challa. Killmonger is my man. All right, but but all right. I got a move my spawn real quick. I got a gold Black Panther signed by the man Adi Granoff. He designed the costumes for the movie. Designed the costumes, and Simone Bianchi. This got signed in Italy for me, and somebody brought it to me. I got this from a video game that came out a while ago. One of my clients gave this to me. I had never seen it before. I love T'Challa with the half mask. That's one of my favorite versions of him. Okay, so then, my family. This right here is an Alex Ross print. Alex Ross always, I love his Panther because it's simple. Yes. It's simple but effective. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, this is my. This is a picture I did of Killmonger with the symbiote suit.
Nice.
It's a joint I did. Simone. Yeah, blank cover. And this right here is Simone Bianchi from Wolverine number 50 on a stretched canvas. It's signed by him. I love this picture. It's T'Challa jumping into action. It's like one of my favorite shots of him.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. So then I got this limited edition. This is the first Black Panther toy ever made of T'Challa.
Say word. Wow.
Yes. Very limited edition. Very limited edition and very hard to find. I saw this like 3 years ago, and then it disappeared. So then I picked it up as soon as I saw it. So that's that. All right. So let me see where we at. Up here, we have another Ken Lashley piece that he did at New York Comic Con. One of my wood cutting friends, he was a welder, made that for me on a router, a Black Panther mask. You got Darius, another Darius piece.
Nice.
Then you got M'Baku, another Darius OG M'Baku. All right, then back up a little bit. Joe Jusko signed. Paul Renard, who did the Rise of the Black Panther. Okay. I got that from him. All right. Yep. In the Galactic World of Wakanda, Empire Wakanda. Had to have that big poster up there. Had to get it. This is from Most Dangerous. Yep. Man Alive. Yep. And now, let me see. Now we pan down. Of course, I'm playing this. Playing Black Panther, it's on rotation here. It's on rotation here, man. Usually Saturday mornings, I made a point to do on Saturday mornings to do Saturday morning cartoons. Thundar the Barbarian, My Tour, and everything. But after the morning, then I put Black Panther on. All right. Okay, so now here's some of my shelf. Here's some of my shelf. I'll zoom in a little bit.
Oh man. Yo, this is a museum, bro. This is like a studio museum right now, man. This
is some of my stuff. I got another studio at home. My wife was very happy that I got some of this stuff out of the house. But yeah, so these are some of my my T'Challa figures. And pardon the dust. I got dust. This is my Killmonger shelf.
Okay. Dedicated to Killmonger, yeah.
Dedicated to Killmonger. That's my man. Then you go down here a little bit. We got Shuri, got M'Baku, Manape, Koi. Come down here. We got a couple more T'Challas. Okay. I keep all my books, all my Black Panther books stay with me. All those stay with me. Got Bloodstorm. Love that character. From the comics, pop figure, little Luke Cage, and almost there. Got this mask at New York Comic Con. It's life size. I wear it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I love this. I'm thinking about repainting it, but I'm not sure. We got Killmonger, and over here, I collect these things from like FYE. And different places, movie theaters and stuff. Ask them if they what are they doing with it, and if they're gonna throw it away, they give it to me. I got this one when Civil War came out, and I got 2 of these. All right, huge. Yeah. Right.
I got them shoes
Got
too. I got that
oh
same.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, I saw you with them on. Yeah, I saw you. I saw
Yeah.
you. I got that Spawn Kickstarter.
Nice.
I got these are all my Black action figures. Got a whole showcase of them with that fist in the air. You know, and you go down here, we got Def Flag, Jimi Hendrix, Power Man, or Luke Cage. We got a couple wrestlers. Nation of Domination was my group. I love the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
So here, this right here, I'm making this. It's a throne. All right. I had bought the throne from the movie, and I love it, but I like that old school throne from the comics with the giant panther head at the top. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I just started putting this together about a year ago, and I'm just taking my time with it. It's gonna have a stone look. It's gonna have heart-shaped herbs growing all the way around it. It's gonna have like a drawbridge and a boardwalk to it. They have two giant panthers on the side. I just put my man Killmonger on there because he likes to be on the throne.
Nice.
Yeah, and I love these figures. These are the 1/6 joints from Sideshow.
Right.
I have this one. I got the T'Challa joint. I got T'Chaka as well.
Tight.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much my studio. But I do want to show you this.
Oh, but wait.
I love. Yeah, this is the good stuff. I love that story so much. The Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, that I bought the original pages. I know you just wonder why I have on gloves. I bought some of the original pages from the actual story.
Wow.
This is page 18, or issue 18, number 5. It's when T'Challa meets up with Killmonger, and Killmonger tries to, let him know that excuse me, he's letting them know, like, yeah, I got to put you through the trials. So I got that one. I also got this one, which I love, because this one, this panel right here, I love this panel. Like that is just because that's the one, that's the first image that they showed of the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda in the preview book. Yep. So I got that one too. And then I have this one. This is issue 18, number 20. And I got this one because it has everybody.
Yeah.
This has everybody. M'Baku, Kia, Shuri, Thunderball. Thunderball is my dude. Hatsuzuri, everybody. This one has everybody in it. Okay, so that's another one that's that's one of my prizes. Now I got a couple of Ken Lashley pages here. This one is from issue number 4, page 1. I'm a huge M'Baku fan. Love Mayonnaise. Ken Lashley gave me this. He gave it to me.
Wow.
All right, gave it to me at New York Comic Con because he knows how big of a fan I am.
That's clout.
I love. Check this out. Look at this. The detail in this is crazy. It's beautiful. My man on the throne. So dope. I love this one. All right, here is another Ken Lashley page from Black Panther 11. Oh, page 11. And this is when he gets those runes on him, and it has like the Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
This page right here, I love it. So dope. So dope. Now I got a question for everybody. Well, before I ask that question, let me show off a little bit more.
Oh.
I got this the other day.
The GOAT.
Chad, my man Chadwick Harvlin. He's a great artist. I did him a favor, and so he did me a favor. And I just got this the other day, so I'm getting that framed.
Well, that's amazing.
All right, and I got flex a little bit.
Oh man, here you go.
I got flex a little bit. Just a little bit. Black Panther #1 variant by Alex Ross, signed by Alex Ross, Stan Lee, and Chadwick Boseman.
Get out of here! What? Oh
yeah, that's his signature right there.
Wow.
Man. One of my very good friends gave this to me. He was like, this belongs to nobody but you. So
That's
my
fact.
man gave this to me. Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
So that's let me switch my camera back around. Yeah, so that's the studio. That's the studio. I got a couple more things in the back, but I don't want to overload you. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's amazing. Everybody give it up for Mr. Blaqlion one time. That was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, we're coming over? They said we're coming over with greasy fingers.
Hey, okay. All right.
He got a spear. Don't front. He got a spear. He got a spear from the set.
Yeah.
If you have any questions for Mr. Blaqlion, John Terrace, I know you liked a lot of the work. Did you have any questions for Mr. Otis, the Blaqlion? People did ask about your social media and your Instagram and all your handles, so put those in the chat if you will. Cool.
Okay, I'll put them in the chat. I'll put them in the chat.
And then we got John Terrace, who was working on a little piece himself as earlier in the program, so he has a question as well.
Okay.
Good.
First off, oh, your work. Oh, you're stunning.
I appreciate it.
I want to know, when you approach a sculpture or a piece, what's your thought process?
Well, I try to, I don't sketch anything out. I usually don't sketch anything out. I just grab the clay and kind of go. I think of what it is that I want, and then I just go from there. And when you do that, I say 9 out of 10, you're not going to get exactly what you want, but you'll get exactly what came out of you.
Oh.
So I normally have a plan, sort of, and then I go, and whatever happens, happens. And the reason why I do it like that is because I feel like that's what was supposed to come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't think too hard. Don't think too hard about it. Have a simple plan, and then go. And whatever happens, it just happens. Like this one right here, I'm gonna show you, for example. This right here, I had no plan at all. I just started. I started at his nose, and then I just kept going. So it's like I don't have a plan. And sometimes that's the best way to do it, because then you get a piece from you, not something that was mapped out, not something that is somebody else's work, just your version of it. It's you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I approach it. Now, if I have a something specific that I have to do, like a picture of, say, Killmonger with the symbiote, I just think of Killmonger, think of the symbiote, and then go from there. And there's certain things that you have to do, like with the scars on Killmonger's chest and the symbiote with the tongue and the teeth. But other than that, you make it your own, and then you just go.
All right, that's dope. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem.
All right, go over to Ed.
Dope. Thank you, John Terrace, for that question. Oh, you got more? Okay. Come on over. Yeah. All right. We also have E. She is owner of Geek Out Wellness. They help people who are of the geek culture understand their mental wellness and their physical wellness, and put all those things to the forefront and help them out with that. So she's here.
Awesome.
Hi, thank you so much for sharing your studio and sharing love.
Yeah.
Panther. Like, it's amazing. Like, your place is amazing.
Thank you.
And you seem like an expert at this. At least I've never seen fans like so strong. Like, you're like level 9,000.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing to see that. And I wanted to know, just because given that you kind of like defended the newest, I guess there's controversy with fans, this particular issue that we just read. And then there's the film coming out soon. I think in 2020. Next July. Yeah, next July. And I wanted to know, do you have like any predictions? Do you think that Ryan Coogler will use this current comic book series, or will they do something completely different?
What I think is going to happen is I think Shuri's going to become the Black Panther. I think they're going to explore Wakanda severely. And I also think, and this is just a prediction, that there's going to be a glimpse of the intergalactic empire, like something like a fever dream or something that like somebody can kind of visualize and see for future movies. And I also want to say that I think that Killmonger is going to train Shuri to be the new Black Panther to give her that edge. That's what I'm saying. That's just what I'm thinking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's because he's not, my man is not, he is not gone. Okay. He is not gone. He's come back so many times in the comics, so he's coming back. He is not gone.
Nice. Thank you, E.
All right. I would like to ask you two kind of career questions. How did you, especially because we have a young artist in the building and we have artists that have helped us do a spray paint mural, movable mural.
Okay.
So how did you get into becoming a tattoo artist? And then what type of, like how much did you have to practice? Who taught you? How did you get it to be in your own house? And then also, okay. And then also, how did you get into collecting? How did you get into a career of being a collector and then creating those relationships where people want to give you, you know, and number one version of a comic book, you know, signed, you know? So
Okay. All right. I'll go with the career question first. Like I said, time clocks and uniforms just never was my style. And I used to get tattoos. I got my first one when I was 18, and I liked it. I liked the process of it. So I'm like, this looks like something I could do. Now, I originally wanted to be a comic book artist because I love comic books. Getting into the business at the time really wasn't feasible, wasn't, you know, got to shop around your portfolio and people look at it and critique it. And, you know, it was hard to get in. So I was trying to figure out something to do creative that I can do. So then I don't have to work. And what I mean by that is my dad always told me, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So I kept that in my mind. I'm like, well, you know, maybe I can be a tattoo artist. Started asking questions. An apprenticeship kind of fell in my lap. I don't believe in coincidences. I just happened to go there and there was a sign on the door. And he told me to bring in my portfolio and let him see it and see what we can do. Brought it in. He liked what he said. He liked what he saw. He said, yeah, I had potential. And my apprenticeship lasted 10 months. I got it quick. I got it real quick. Some people, some people jump in 6 months. Some people, it takes them 3 or 4. I got in after 10 and I started working. And I got taught by Ed Walker and Heidi Surth and Bob Beaver, all at American Skin Art in North Tonawanda, which I stayed there for 16 years. And then, you know, you grow as an artist, you go your separate ways. And I got tired of working under someone else's roof. Not that I was, you know, being disrespected or anything bad. It's just it's kind of like, you know, being a man, being a young man, growing up in your mother, your grandmother, your aunt's house. At a certain age, you know, you can't be putting your name on orange juice saying that's mine. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You have to grow and bounce and get your own. So then you don't have to put your name on orange juice. You just put it in the fridge. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? So it took me 20 years to get to where I am right now. So all I want to say is to any artists out there who are aspiring, I'll tell you right now, there's a reason why they say starving artists. That's real. That is real. But you learn from it. And those hardships and those rejection letters and those you're not good enoughs and all that stuff, it builds your character and makes you say, I'm not trying to prove anybody else wrong. I'm trying to prove myself right because I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I'm capable of doing. I mean, just recently, I drew a picture on a blank canvas, a blank sketch cover, a vibranium grill. It was dedicated, well, not dedicated. It was based off of when Killmonger shows his lip to show that he is Wakandan, and I did a close-up shot of it, and I did it on a blank sketch cover, and I posted it. So then this guy emails me and says, "Hey, I really dig that cover. Would you mind if I made a T-shirt out of it for myself, not to sell, but for myself?" And I said, "Yeah, as long as you make me one too, bro, you know." And he said, "Yeah, sure." He makes me one. I post a picture of myself with it on. He posts a picture of himself with it on. He emails me 2 days later and he says, "Yo, I got 50 people that want this shirt. What can we do?" There were people in the other groups when I posted the picture of the not the shirt but the cover. They went on eBay looking for that cover. They went to comic book shops looking for that cover. I was like, "Nah, man." They said, "Where'd you get that from? You always got some exclusive stuff. Where'd you get that one from?" I said, "I made this one." So now me and my man Jay Winston, from Winston Wham, and I'll put that in the tag too. We are selling shirts, and this right here is the Vibranium Blue edition.
Hey.
All right, this is the Vibranium Blue edition right here. Okay, so and it comes in
How can
white.
I give you hearts?
It comes in white and gray, and I'll show you this too. I'm glad I took it out. I got a Hey Auntie edition. You know what I'm saying? So I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got a Hey Auntie edition. So and this also comes in the same. So you know what I mean? So you know, and I'm not here to plug my stuff or anything like that. I'm just telling you that when you love what you do, just like you guys and what you're doing, you're celebrating 2 years because y'all were doing it and you love what you do, and that's why it's successful. That's why you got guests. That's why you got people knowing your name and who you guys are and getting these awards because you believe in what you're doing. And it shows. I can see the passion with you guys, you know, and ladies. You know, I can see the passion, and it's awesome. And that's what you need when it comes to doing something that you love doing. Because, like I said, you do something you love. You don't work a day in your life. You know, it's beautiful. It's awesome. So, I'm sorry, I'm a little long-winded when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. Now the second question was how I got started. My grandmother was a housekeeper, and she used to bring home like, you know, hand-me-downs, clothes, books, and, you know, stuff like that the people didn't want. So one day she brought home a army backpack full of comic books, and she was like, "Todd said you might like these." And she knew I like to draw, and I was always watching cartoons. I didn't go outside as a kid. I did not go outside. I was the TV guy. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to know what was on, I would study the TV guide. And they'd be like, "Oh, little Otis, what's coming on at 4 o'clock on Saturday?" And I would tell them because I knew. So I'm reading it. So I open up the bag.
That's old school.
I start reading the comic books, and I fell in love. And I've been collecting ever since. What's crazy is because of that, I carried that bag everywhere with me. I carried it to amusement parks. We were going to amusement parks, and I would have that bag full of comic books, reading comic books in line, getting ready to go on a roller coaster. That was what I was doing. To this day, I still carry a backpack everywhere I go, and it's always comic books in it. So, you know what I'm saying? Always comic books in it. So, you know, that's how I started collecting. And then once I got into like heavy collecting, I see something I want and I get it. I try to go for stuff that not everybody has. And not that I'm trying to, you know, be better, but it's like if I see 100 people have this, I see one person has that, I try to find that thing that that one person has, because I like that rarity. I like having stuff that when someone sees it, they go, where did you get that from? Or I've never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? So I like trying to get like rare stuff. And a lot of in the going back to the relationship things where people give me stuff like that. When people come in to get worked on by me, it's not just a tattoo. It's full service. We talk about life, we talk about kids, we talk about, you know, how things are going, the world. You know, it's kind of like a bonding thing. I'm giving somebody something that's going to be on them for the rest of their life, and they trust me to do that. So it's my duty and job to make them as comfortable as possible and to make them feel like they can tell me anything. And they do. You know what I'm saying? They do. And it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to have that relationship with so many people. Because for the most part, I'm a loner and I kind of just kind of roll by myself. But I know, it's like I know a lot of people, but I only have like a few friends, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have connections with a lot of people, and they're genuine connections. It's not, here's the tattoo, give me my money, I'll see you next time. It's never that. It's never that. So like I said, I'm very blessed and fortunate to be able to come into this place every day and love what I do. And, you know, so it's awesome. It's awesome.
Amazing, amazing. Oh wow, it's been a humongous pleasure to have you on here, brother. Yo, you're dope. Your passion and your art and your craft and the experience you passing on, not just for the people who are here, but we're gonna post a show on our YouTube and Facebook, so I'm sure people are gonna see it and watch it. We're gonna make some clips.
Awesome.
People are gonna, get that wisdom and that knowledge. So it's definitely been
awesome.
a pleasure. Make sure you drop your handles and everything in the chat. The tribe will be in today to get matching Black Tribe tattoos, right? We're getting Black Panther tattoos.
Well, yo, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna cut you off. I'll tell you like this. I don't get a chance to tattoo Black Panther too often, so I'm gonna put it out there. Anybody who wants a Black Panther related tattoo, you come holler at me, and I will take care of you. I'll give it to you for a great deal because I don't get a chance to do those, and I would love to do something like that. So anybody out there that wants one, let me know, and we'll work something out.
Be right back, y'all.
And one last thing before I go, like I said, I love what you got, what y'all are doing, and I love that there's artists in the crowd. If we could set up something where we could have like an arts and crafts day, I got supplies here. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring what I have. I'll buy some stuff from Michael's. You know, it'd be on me. And you can have the kids or teenage or whatever. We'll bring paper, pencils, clay, whatever. We can sculpt, we can draw, we can paint. I would love to do something like that with you, with all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you just let me know.
It's as good as done, brother. Tell us where.
All right.
So we can vocalize it. Where's your shop?
Okay, I'm on okay, here's the thing. I'm in North Tonawanda, right? But it's a walk-in studio. It's not a walk-in studio. It's my art studio. So what I do is when it comes to the address, you get the address when you got the appointment, because it's not a walk-in place. So it's like people people popping by, because if I'm working on somebody, I don't want to interrupt our connection to answer the door. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in NT, I'm in North Tonawanda, and if you want to have a consultation or come by, you just arrange something with me or give me a call or text me, and then we'll set something up, then you can come through. So can I do it like that?
Fine, that's fine. You in Wakanda, brother. Right, come on now. Yeah, brother. All right. We'll have you back on. Right. Can't wait to talk to you further. All right, brother?
Okay, cool.
All right, one love. Yeah, everybody get up for Blaqlion one more time.
All right, thank you. Peace. Keep doing your thing.
Every time, always. Yeah, y'all. So that's one fantastic artist that we've had today. Oh man. And it's not over yet. We still got more on the way for you.